through you.
We can either attempt to remove what's in your brain,
Or we keep the hack open.
we need to use you to find them and destroy them.
Tell me why you chose me.
We either save the mission or save his life.
Are you in?
What's in your head?
Your imagination or tasty treasures. SpongeBob movie.
Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings. Visit your local Kia dealer today. Look out for these stickers to find great deals on vehicles backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, so you can start new traditions for years to come. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus 1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage vehicles.
Back in Cleveland, let's go to Tracy for the Verizon Sideline Report.
Jim, it's been just over 2 weeks since TJ Watt had surgery to repair that partially collapsed lung. You see him down here on the sidelines helping out with the defense. He did return to practice this week. We had a chance to speak with Mike Tomlin. He told us he had no intentions of playing him today. Tomlin said he will not play until he has a full week of full participation. He said because Watt is coming back from a medical procedure and not from an injury, he needs to be a full participant all week leading up to the game.
Thank you, Tracy. Perhaps that'll come this week. They were 1-10, the Steelers. The first 11 games of his career, he missed because of injury. 1-10. But since he's been out, they've won these last two.
I think what happened, Harmon came back. Their first round has been dominant. And when he's in the game, and you'll see, he was so disruptive last week in the run game, so that helps. Wait till they get them both back.
The kid, Sampson. For about 3. Clark comes up to make the tackle. The quarterbacks in this game, the numbers, only 13 yards passing so far for Aaron Rodgers, again, without his main 2 wide receivers, and the numbers impressive, meanwhile, for Shedeur Sanders.
And they could be even better. He's actually started on the wrong side twice, but every other throw has been outstanding. And I know it's tough to throw in these conditions, but he's making it work, getting there. He's decisive. It's been impressive.
2nd and 7. Staying on the ground. Right between a couple of defenders, brought down by Samuel and Moon. Sampson getting the last 2 carries.
These are the big plays right here. If they're able to run the ball, stay in phase, now it's a 3rd and 4. It's a simple thing. You got to find the coverage, get the ball out to one of your playmakers. Fannin being out definitely hurts because that's the guy who has a lot of the options here. But Shedeur feels like he's in good rhythm. I think he gets it done here. Don't you think?
Well, he's certainly been up to the task so far. I'll ride with your instincts, as I always do. 3rd and 4.
They learn how to throw that ball.
In the middle, and he's got it. Right on Tony, and it's Pond with the catch and the first down. There's yet another rookie that's showing potential for this franchise.
This is just next level. See the defense? They know where the sticks are, 3rd and 4. So he's going to throw behind them. I mean, it's the exact perfect read. The timing, because you're expecting to have an underneath defender come, or a wide receiver come open, but that was maybe my favorite decision throw, and ability potentially to stand in that pocket, take a hit. That was really
Boy.
Bond, who was blanked last week with his 17th catch of the season, rookie out of Texas. 1st and 10 play action. Sanders going to run for about 3 or 4. He had 49 yards rushing last week on 4 scrambles, his best ground performance of the season.
And I liked it because they were, I keep saying decisive. I wanted him to be more decisive. He wasn't when he first started. It was more feel it out, create a big play here and there, but missed the check down. But it was like, hey, he's flashing to me that he's got a chance, which is what you want to see from a young guy who doesn't fully know the game yet, because no rookie does. But using his legs there, Jim, there was nothing there. That is a positive play.
So going without Fannin. Meanwhile, on the other side, we hear Washington's been ruled out for the rest of the game. Here's a pass play. Beating over and over again, Judy with these passes across the middle. and they've had some heat on them. That one for 12 and a first down.
I want you to watch. If the backer goes this way, you don't throw the slant. If he goes this way, you throw the slant. He looks at him, and as soon as you see Queen take a step to Shedeur's left, that is on time, eyes in the right spot. He's playing some ball today.
Judy with his fourth catch for 50 yards. First down with 5 minutes to go in the half. Pressure.
Damn.
God
damn.
By Jenkins.
Man.
Honey Smith forced the entire turnover as he hit Sanders as he was trying to unleash it.
You're exactly right. The backside, Shedeur can't feel him. He's going to throw him.
Just got beat.
He just needed to get it off.
Just got beat.
A game-changing play by
Oh, he should have been throwing that ball.
And there's Sawyer. Right,
That should. As soon as he turned around, that ball should have been there. Come on, man. You wait until this nigga look and shit. He already know the ball coming. Throw it. Shit, he already know it's right there.
Actually hit the helmet.
That's what y'all need to be doing. What y'all doing in practice and shit? Coach, where the coach at? Coach need to be coaching that shit. Nigga, turn your head, hands up. Turn your head, hands up. Nigga, ball right there.
31. Play action. Planting.
Oh, this nigga.
To Hayward, it's going to be a loss of 3. Pressure was applied by Alex Wright.
Well, they're sliding the lineup. To Garrett, always. And all of a sudden, here comes Wright on the other side. Good job of Aaron to get rid of the ball. Now you see why it's so difficult to throw the ball against this Cleveland team, number 1 in the National Football League. These guys up front wreak havoc in this wide 9 technique, continuing today.
Yeah, Rodgers again. Not going to give up a sack. Even though he's the most sacked quarterback in NFL history, 596 times. He's the most. Russell Wilson second, Brady third most. Second and 13. And Warren gets good chunk play. All that loss on the previous play back, and then some for 6.
There's some success on the ground. I expect them to continue. That was a big play call there to get them back into a possible chance. You're in field goal range. Don't want to take a sack for multiple reasons. The record and the field.
There's TJ. Someone over and knocking knuckles with Highsmith. 2 guys that line up opposite sides most of the time, and they're healthy. There's Garrett switching sides to the near side on his 3rd and 7. You know Rodgers is fully aware of his presence where he is. Stepping up. Going to run for it. Oh, where do they say he started the slide? That is right near the mark.
It'll be just barely short because it's where you start. You got a big decision right here.
Yeah, marking a full yard short. Could be a 4th and 1. Gave himself up right there. That's where they mark it. Just slid a little too early.
Well, if it was next week's game, they think he would have done forwards.
They go back to Spartan here, Tony. This is where.
Well, I don't know how to spell shit.
Play earlier with Connor Hayward.
Yep.
Under center.
Retarded. Oh, just. Oh,
Timeout call by Pittsburgh.
oh, it's basic shit.
That's one of those where I would have waited till I lined up to do it.
You know what I
Look
mean.
at that slide one more time. And that's correct, though.
Hi.
Not where you get touched.
Todo está bien. Sí,
That's
gracias.
not where you just first make contact with the ground either. It's where you start. It's exactly. So when you begin the process of sliding and giving up on the play.
Exactly right. Right there. I think they're pretty close with the spot.
Well, you've got a 4th and 1 coming up. The offense is out there.
And Aaron, I think sometimes as a quarterback, you don't know when you do that at that down and distance if you have it or not. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he knew that's the line. He doesn't see the yellow line.
No Hayward here, Tony. So they're going to go out of that.
Yep.
We'll get away from the Spartan formation, as they call it.
I would too, though, if you just showed it to him.
Yep. But they got 3 receivers plus Gainwell, who's their best pass catcher on the wing to the left.
He's going to lift his leg, look at the defense, and now you know he's going to snap it.
4th and 1, and he throws it down the for Shedeur Miller, and the Browns take over on downs.
Man-to-man, and Campbell has been on fire today, not giving an inch, making a go route have to happen on a short yardage. Wow.
Excuse me, Miss Retta, how do I treat yourself?
Well, you could mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you work here?
I do, yes.
Dom. Minnow.
Training day starts with a Celsius. First, the weight room. Then it's straight to conditioning. Okay, that was clean. Quick pose for the cameras. Then it's to the lake. Keep my mental game strong. Keep my energy right. Grab a Celsius.
Tradition unleashes the passion at the dog pound and inspires us to make Tostitos the traditional way, starting with whole corn kernels to make our masa from scratch. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. Tostitos. Tradition matters. Here we go, Browns.
This road, that road, with T-Mobile, you're covered either way. On the largest satellite to mobile network, you're connected. That's where I leave my truck.
Live CBS January 11th. Nikki Glaser, Golden Globes host, unreliable lip reader.
Oh, here's Daniel Craig talking to Stanley Tucci and Ray Fiennes. Daniel's like, isn't aging in Hollywood splendid, fellas? I'm more in demand than ever. Everyone's begging for some Craig in.
The Golden Globes. Live CBS Sunday, January 11th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Amazing shots of today's game provided by Nationwide. Interesting call there on 4th and 1. That's a route that had DK Metcalf been up today. That's the kind of play you think that would be assigned to him.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success going downfield. And there's not a team you would go downfield more on than this Cleveland team who plays man-to-man, single high outside. You don't got a lot of safety help, so they're going to have opportunities for that, but not good so far today.
Let's see how Cleveland operates inside of the last 3 minutes.
Come on with these balls, bro.
Herb got a jump on it, saw it coming, incomplete.
Man, you need to stop throwing fucking tennis balls before fucking football games and shit. You need to start throwing footballs or something. What the fuck is going on here? It's not a tennis ball.
You see why, he's thrown the 8 interceptions since he's been playing, and a little bit.
What's wrong with this, man?
It's supposed to be a check down, but you got to find that Herbert was up there. Fortunate.
Shit, what kind of route was this nigga running? They're jumping everything. Look, these niggas jumping shit, nigga. Better do some pump faking. Pump fake these niggas, man. Hit them upside the head.
It's the egregious decision to mix it up with a fan in the
They
stands.
run the fucking ball. Nigga can't throw the ball for shit.
So far in this game, they're missing him.
They're missing him a lot because this is.
I haven't seen a run yet. Nigga, how many times? I haven't seen a run yet. How many
Want to throw these go routes, and I feel like that's over and over. This could be a big plays like this. And now you're throwing a smaller guy.
Okay. Let's see what the second half. If y'all can make some goddamn adjustments.
Again, they still have not had a pass reception by one of the wide receivers. We got a timeout called here by Pittsburgh. Their last. Poorly with that last reception, and you see.
Well, no receivers.
16. Look at
all catch today.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Austin out with a hamstring.
Top 2 receivers. Thielen's going to have to show up in MVS.
Well, the other thing about Metcalf is If Cleveland wins this game and it
47
comes down to
rushing yards.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh next week for the division,
Man, better
you still
come
got to
on
go
with it.
without DK Metcalf.
Can't
Well,
rely on
the
that
feet
passing.
on
They
the
jumping
line.
that shit. They jumping that shit. You better come on, figure out how to get this motherfucker downfield.
2:14 to go before the intermission.
This is huge. You don't get Pittsburgh points without timeouts to get the first down.
Oh, come on, man. They can call that.
Sanders
Dumping it down again. Dumping it down. Nigga, like, come on, man. Throw the fucking ball or run it. Shit.
As well. It'll be fourth down. Take it to the 2-minute warning.
Nigga, it's third down. Past the first yard marker. You have to get past that motherfucker. That's the goal. Shit.
This jolly old fella goes by the name Chris. His suit of red velvet, an iconic fit. But this particular year, without much of reason, he craved a new look this holiday season. He searched on Google, try it on, he clicked, and could see how it looked on a picture he picked. Keep up.
What do they usually wear? With I don't want to fuck with none of this. Minute 51 left. They're gonna at least get a field goal.
End of the year club winner Grant Delpit hosted his annual Christmas holiday event as part of the Browns' month of giving. And on Christmas Day, Grant hosted a toy drive at the Lakeview Terrace Camp Community Center. The event provided gifts, food, and bikes to more than 400 children in the community. Incredible work on Christmas Day, no less, by Grant Delpit. Congratulations on being the Browns' Walter Payton Man of the Year honoree. So, huge moment in this game. 1:51 to go, and they have no timeouts. Rodgers going to flip it over to Gainwell. And that probably goes in the books as a running play. That was a backwards pass. He tried to get out of bounds, but didn't get there. Picks up only 2. Schwarzenegger's hurt. You see him right here. Yeah,
We got back up because they don't want to waste the timeout, but I think it would be worth it. Look, I would attack him right now.
2nd and 8. Across the middle they go, and Valdez Scantling. Did he hold on to it? They say it's a
Yeah,
catch.
it's not.
They got marked
Not
it
first
looks like
down,
about a
baby.
yard short, setting up third down.
Yes, sir.
He's the one I think has to have the big game today.
First catch by a wideout.
Yep. And that time we got to snap this ball because it probably wasn't a catch.
Coming after him, and Gainwell picks up the first down. Rogers is so aware that Garrett wants
How
that
did I get
record on him, and he is
It's not what I was
able to
looking
find it just right. And this was the play before. It looked like he had a hand underneath it. First down from the 39. Clock looking at 40 seconds. There's Gainwell. Again, there's
Oh.
Come up and clock it right now. Just get up and clock it.
inside 30 seconds. And he does. Clocking at 26 seconds.
No, I don't want to fuck
We've
with
had Miles Garrett threatening the last couple of plays.
The ball's hitting out fast, too.
Very
You can
fast.
see,
And very aware.
he's very aware of that. And I just feel like that's right here. Down to the 12 men.
Second and 10. And the pass is caught by prior move. And there's your penalty marker, Tony, that you foreshadowed.
He's telling the coaches, let me do this. Don't try and sub. I know what I'm doing. And this is Schlesinger still on the field. They threw it right over the top of him.
That pass went for 21 yards. We've actually seen a couple of times in recent weeks following the Steelers how there's been some of this communication in key moments where Rodgers has wanted to just take control of it.
He has, and he was right each time. But yet, you know, you're looking down at
There are two penalties scored by the defense. Offsides, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. Defense had too many men on the field. Defense, correction. That penalty is also declined. Result of the play, first down.
well, I want you to watch. I said I would attack him. He's hobbling. Can't
Come on,
quite get
man.
there.
Why is
And he's
this nigga
staying out
can't
on the
walk?
field.
He
I feel
gonna
like
still-
once you have that, it's a perfectly thrown ball.
Yeah, he's still out there, Tony.
They should take him out. I mean, he's a warrior, but
They reset the clock, add 4 seconds to 22 seconds.
Nigga
with
can't
no
run.
timeouts.
trying to get out of bounds.
He's trying to pat his leg like, come on, baby, I got this. No, nigga, get your ass to the sideline.
On the Cleveland
Put your
flag.
hand up.
Go wide.
Hand up, church.
Rodgers in trouble. Unloads it.
The fuck you thought you
Only
were
around
going to do, nigga?
defender Ward was in the area. Again, we got the Horizon halftime report coming up with all the crew on the early action.
This is very close now. If you throw the ball inbounds, you've got to go down. You're not trying to run around and go score because the clock will run out on you. You got to go down. You throw it inbounds, a slant, suck it over the middle. You get down, you come up and clock it, kick the field goal.
17 seconds.
You'll have a chance over here, something up into the middle.
That's Scotty Miller.
Knock it out. Oh, no.
And Rodgers, again, unhappy, frustrated.
Well, because he jumped off sides, he didn't want them to blow the whistle dead.
Thought he had a free play.
Correct.
Full start.
Ooh,
Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty, second down.
And that's why they blew it dead.
well, I'm still looking for 52.
You're not going to find it. It's got to be Frazier right there, the center.
I mean, that's what you do on the road. I don't like that call.
Second and 15. Still at 17 seconds. 51-yard field goal from here. Across the middle.
Now you got to get down.
That's Thielen. Now here comes the whole drill.
Yep, now you're clocking it
all the time.
3 seconds. Yep.
You got plenty of time to get it done. And you got to have now about a 41-yard field goal attempt from Boswell. That's a lot of years of experience at work right there.
That's a veteran who knew exactly what to do. You don't rush it.
21 years of experience, by the way.
You just get closer for the field goal. Get the ball out of your hand, and then he knew to get down, right? Gainwell when he caught it.
In a market between the 30 and 31. Boswell already good from 44. We'll call this 40. Coons to snap it back to Waitman and a timeout call by Cleveland. Remember, there was a bumpy moment on the previous field goal make, but they got it through. Waitman slipped through his hands. Conditions are better now.
I agree. Yep. Tracy had told us earlier there was a mist, and then all of a sudden it'd have a downpour at times, and it was very difficult to handle the football. But right now it looks good. See the wind now?
Yeah,
That's still there.
see it on the trousers of John Hussey. It's left to right wind. It was that left to right wind that helped the kick, the 44-yarder, come drifting back in and through the uprights earlier in this quarter. Now to take it to the locker room at 10-6.
This is in that 40-yard territory you said.
Yeah, it was 1 for 6 at Cleveland from 40 plus in his career before the day. This kid plays the wedge perfectly, drills it.
Big drive right there. We called it a low-scoring game.
Yep.
It's playing out that way.
Good.
Pittsburgh without a first half touchdown, only 14 or 18 yards by the wide receiver core, but down only 4. Down only 4.
And Tomlin's asking about the center on the false start. He's saying, hey, you can't move the ball and your head bob, because the head bob is how we snap the ball until the other line the snap. It's not to come. Just can't do it so demonstrative, is what the ref is telling him.
Sanders throws for 164 in that first half. Let's go down to Tracy.
Coach, you get the field goal there, but how much is not having your wide receivers out there and Myles Garrett on the other sideline affecting your offense?
It's not really. It's about the quality of our execution. They had the ball first. We went for it and we didn't get it, and that's kind of been the story at half. We're moving the ball. We just got to get 7 as opposed to 3.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, the Browns scored 10 in the first quarter. The Steelers 6 in the second quarter. And halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon. And a word from your local station.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal ever. 4 iPhone 17 Pros. All but no kidding. You just ate. Don't worry. We know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always.
This is fire.
For a limited time, get 4 iPhone 17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line.
That's ChatGPT. What category?
Where does bourbon get its taste? The story behind the barrels. 60 Minutes tonight. Turbos, quattro clean, racing on. Oh, what fun it is to drive when an Audi away. What fun it is to drive an Audi every day. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer during the season of Audi.
Decorations? Check. Gifts? Check. Clean house, feed guests. This time of year, the checklist is long. But there is one check that can make a world of difference. Check the box at the DMV. The one that says you're an organ, eye, and tissue donor. One simple...
Bad news. Your business is only using 20% of its data. The other 80%, it's all around you. Everyone's searching for it. Untapped opportunity everywhere. Sure, you can look for it all over the place. Or you can find it in one place. HubSpot, where data that's buried in emails, call logs, and meeting notes become insights that help you grow. All the data makes all the difference.
Today's game is brought to you by your Front Range Toyota stores. Let's go places.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report. The best 5G network in America. There's only one best. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt. And to the highlights we go.
Yeah, so the game that you're watching right here is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cleveland. It's going to be Shedeur Sanders going to find Harold Fannin Jr. on this underthrown ball. Again,
underthrown
football right there, 28-yard touchdown, 12-17, 64 yards, 1 touchdown in the first half for the Browns.
And up in New England, it's
Hey,
all
if y'all can hear me out there, Cleveland Brown, y'all have to get Shedeur Sanders on because they're gonna jump all his routes. We're gonna have about 3 or 4 picks this next half. Watch.
4 touchdown passes on the day, 35 to 3. It's going to be all the pitchers at the Jets. All right, Jaguars taking
And all day tomorrow in the headline, gonna say Shedeur started strong. He started strong with 1 touchdown, 175 yards first quarter.
Look at what's he going to do. He's going to take off. Use the athleticism. Very nice. Scramble there for the touchdown. Makes it 10-7. Late in the second quarter, Trevor Lawrence. He's going to climb in the pocket right here and take a shot in from the end zone, but it's Jermaine with the big interception to eliminate points there before the half. Colts on top, 10-7.
We have the Seattle Seahawks and Carolina Panthers. This one could cause some movement in the NFC. Right now, the game is not at 3 at halftime. All right, let's move on to the Buccaneers and the Dolphins. First quarter, Baker Mayfield, who's he looking for? His trusted wide receiver. That's Chris Godwin Jr. Yeah, big time 5-yard touchdown. They go up 7-0 at that point. Still in the first. Clint Ewers, he's going to Theo Reese Jr. He takes this 63 yards. Theo Reese Jr. Takes the 63 yards for the touchdown. That's right. Yeah, you learn his name. He's balling out. Clint Ewers wasn't done. How about this? Ed Goldie for 11-yard TD. Right now, it is Dolphins 17-7.
And that's perfect. It takes us right into the NFC playoff picture. A lot of jockeying for position right here, but Carolina in that tight ball game right now. Tampa Bay losing to Miami. If they lose today, Carolina wins. Carolina clinches the NFC South.
And we have the AFC picture. Just keep in mind, the Pats right now are beating up on the Jets. So that means if the Bills lose to the Eagles,
I'm doing the drop shipping thing, or whatever. I'm making a store.
Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh offense.
I do want to say that if I'm sure that nobody's watching it, but this may be for content later. I do want to say that like Shopify and building an e-commerce store is not like definitely not like a get rich quick scheme or whatever. This is not necessarily, especially because in the e-commerce world, there's a lot of people that have discovered that, okay, I can go buy his dress for $55 and have it shipped to them, or I can go buy it, and get it at a fraction of the cost because I can go and find these things myself and buy the stuff, and shop at the right places. Right? So it's not a get rich quick scheme, you know what I'm saying? You're really fishing for people that are consumer minded.
In the NFL, you can't come back to it late because these linebackers.
Man, I just said a bunch of bullshit. It's not what I meant to say, but.
Throw the ball out of bounds, save yourself a risky throw. Yeah, I was fortunate one of those didn't go back to the house. Yeah. Let's take a look at Myles Garrett. What's he done today? Obviously chasing 1 sack away from the all-time record. Pretty quiet first half. 1 total tackle, 1 QB hit, but you never know. This could come out of nowhere. Right now, sloppy conditions, that weather a factor. If they start running the ball, they start getting to some of that quick passing game, maybe he gets an opportunity to get the sack. Aaron Rodgers knows exactly where he's at all the time. Exactly on that. He is not going to get pulled down with that. We see him actually take off and run a little bit in the course of this game. But listen, that's a game that Pittsburgh Steelers don't want. They don't want this to go down to next week against the Baltimore Ravens. It's a 10-6 game. They get the ball coming out right now. This is a big, big first series. False 30 paramount here in the second half. Some interceptions, those kind of things. You got to take care of the football. Take advantage of points when you can get them. And Shedeur, if you're taking those shots down the field, keep exposing the middle of the field as very good.
They're going to kill him on that middle. Shit. Hopkins. We're not going to address the brand things that wasn't the norm. They're not attractive. They're rating it on pushing for it. really like this. I'm not really a fan of this. Sir, you know, I like one of these things you have to get a thing. Maybe the idea is to get it bigger, order it bigger, and then take it somewhere to get it heated up. You know, can do that. They come along right now. And is that Mr. Beast? Come on.
Make the most of your season during Get yourself some savings today. Get 0.9% APR. Especially tax 2025.
I have something for you.
The black one didn't vote. He's like black. I just learned that black.
During the GNC holiday events, get a total value of $100,700 on this GR1500 model when you trade in at the Automotive.
I don't like the way that's hemmed at the bottom there.
We are professional grade.
Just cut that off. Let that shit hang. There's too much sewn. I don't like that shit.
It's $65 a month for your first year with Xfinity. Xfinity. Make the most of your season during Kia season at New Tradition sales event. Give yourself some savings and visit your local Kia dealer today. Get 0.9% APR for 52 months.
I don't know why I just don't like that you can see that. I don't know. That is weird. Am I being realistic?
Your Colorado Shedeur. Don't want to miss a game? Just tell Siri. Show me the football schedule.
There really only one fluff like that.
The Pittsburgh to start the third quarter, each team with a big defensive stop on fourth down again. Steelers with a win. Take the AFC. Otherwise, it goes to next week against Baltimore. Has Purdue to come back and win this game today.
He starts in his first drive. They've got to come out and close a little bit. But they got to create one of those shot plays. Like one of them went down the field. One never back to the they got a guy in front of them. Let's take care of. Somebody's got to step up with TK Metcalf and Austin out. Otherwise, they're going to lose this football game.
The question is, who do they have to be able to create one of those shots?